Hello. Happy whatever day it is for you. Today we are going to move through a nice chill flow, and we're going to start in supported fish. So if you have blocks, you can place one behind your heart and one under your head. You can also play around with the orientation if you like. And if you don't have blocks, you can use firm pillows or a bolster. Extend your legs, relax your arms, and soften your face. Allow the weight of your body to relax completely into the props underneath you. Notice your breath. Release completely on every exhale and fill up completely on each inhale. The next 45 minutes of sweet, sweet movement medicine is going to be semi-self-guided. This means that I will cue us through a section of a flow, and then we will go through that flow once more with less cues, allowing you to move at your own pace, knowing where we will go next, without waiting for my cues. You can dive deeper into your own breath and meditation, and you can always sneak a peek at the video if you forget something. Take another breath. And then gently bring your arms overhead to come onto any side into a fetal position, just to remove the blocks from underneath you, taking them off your mat. And take one breath here. And slowly press into one hand and bring yourself up. And we'll meet in child's pose. Drawing your knees wide, big toes to touch. Sit your hips back on your heels. And forehead can rest on the mat or on a block or a bolster. Walk your right hand over to the right top corner of your mat. Left hand will follow, creating a nice stretch in the left side of your body. Breathe into the left side. And walk your hands over to the left. Breathing into the right side body. Completely releasing on your exhale. Walk your hands back to center and walk your palms towards your thighs to come into a seat. Hands can rest on your thighs to feel more grounded, or you can bring your hands to your body to feel more connected to your breath. Breathe. And on your next inhale, draw your elbows wide, cactusing your arms. Exhale to round the back, bring the arms together. Inhale, cactus, open your chest. Exhale, close the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open the chest. And this time, interlace your hands behind your back, drawing your knuckles down and away from the spine. Sit up tall. Sit up onto your knees. Lifting your hips off your heels, right hand comes down to your right heel. Open your chest, left arm reaches up. Then come back down, left hand on left ankle, right arm reaches up, open through the chest. Exhale to release. And we'll meet in tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Take a moment. And then cross your left knee over your right knee. Inhale, lift the chest, drop the belly. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, push the shoulders away from one another. Do this a few more times on your own breath. And come to your regular tabletop to switch sides, putting your right knee over your left. And we'll move through a few more cat-cows, going at the pace, the rhythm of your own breath. Syncing your breath with your body. Waking up the spine and adding any extra movements that might feel good for you. This is your practice. And come back into tabletop. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky, gaze up. Exhale to thread it under your left arm, right ear comes to the mat. Take a breath. Open your chest. Push your left arm into the mat. Reach the right arm up one more time. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, reach the left arm up to the sky. Exhale to thread it through right ear to the mat. Choose your placement for your left hand, your right hand. Draw your shoulder away from your ear. And bring your right hand back to the mat. We'll meet in tabletop. Tuck your toes, send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Then your knees. Maybe walk out your dog a little bit. Then come onto the outer right edge of your right foot. Bend your knees, maybe lift your left arm, stretching a little bit here. And then moving over to the left. Reaching your right arm forward. Just moving in any way that feels good for you. And we'll meet back in downward dog. Finding some stillness. And bring your right foot forward in between your hands, lower your back knee, low lunge. Right hand grabs left wrist. Exhale to bend over to the right. Stretching the left side body once again. And bring your hands back to the ground. Shift your left foot off the mat. Inhale to reach up. The left hand comes to the back of the mat. Reach the right arm forward towards the back of your space. Inhale, stand back up. Right hand comes to the mat. Exhale, reverse, left hand to the mat. Bring your hands to the back of your space and we'll meet in plank. Pushing the mat away from you. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly, untuck your toes. Lift your chest. Tuck your toes, push up to plank or tabletop. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Bring your left foot in between your hands, lower the right knee, reach high, low lunge. Left hand grabs right wrist. Exhale to bend to the left. Bring the hands back to the ground. This time shift your right foot off the mat. Hips are open. Reach the arms up. And then right hand to the mat. Left arm reaches forward. Maybe add a little movement. Inhale, reverse. Bring your left arm to the mat. Exhale. Reverse one more time. And plant your hands at the top of your space. And we'll meet in plank one more time. Shift forward, lower down chaturanga, or all the way down cobra or upward dog, and downward facing dog. And we'll do this flow one more time on each side with a little less cueing. Inhale, right leg forward, low lunge. Move at your own pace, bend to the right. Add whatever you need. Shift your left leg off the mat. Inhale. Reverse. Reach back up. Reverse. And plank at the back of your mat. You can move at your own breath. You know where you're going. Chaturanga. Up dog. And downward facing. You can stay anywhere you like a little bit longer if it feels good. Otherwise, low lunge on the left side. Shift your right foot off the mat. Reverse. Left arm forward. Inhale. Exhale to reverse. Plank. Shift forward, up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. If you want to do this flow one more time, feel free. You just have to hit the pause button. Otherwise, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Your palms to your shins, crown of your head shining forward. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, reach your arms to the sky. Take a big inhale. Step your left foot over your right, and your right hand grabs your left wrist. Stretch to the right. Inhale, reach back up. Other side, right foot over left. Come back to center, inhale, and exhale to fold. Plant your hands on the mat, step back to plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it back up to the sky. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Inhale, reach it up one more time. Open your hips, stack right over left, bend your top knee. Optional wild thing here, stepping your right foot behind your left, reach your right arm forward. Feel your body wake up in this pose. And come back to three-legged dog. Inhale, step your right foot in between your hands, back knee drops, low lunge. Take a breath. And then from here, bring your hands down to the mat, lift up your back knee, and walk over to the left side of your mat, bending your left leg, straightening your right. Moving back and forth between each foot, gliding your hands on the mat, Skandasana. Then we'll meet at the top of the mat. Inhale to reach your right arm up, easy twist, left hand is down. Exhale, bring your right hand back down, step to the top of your mat. Root to rise, inhale, reach up, gather your energy, and we'll bend over to the right, just like before. And then over to the left. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your chest to your thighs. Root your palms down to the mat. Hop or step back to plank. Vinyasa. Whatever you would like here. We will meet in downward facing dog. Left leg shoots up to the sky. Inhale, knee to nose. Leg shoots back up. Left knee right tricep. Three-legged dog. And you can take your optional wild thing here, or just keep your left hip stacked over your right. Your practice, your choice. What serves you this morning? We'll meet back in your three-legged dog just for a moment, and then left foot steps between the hands, low lunge. And gently bring your hands back to the mat, walking over to the right side. Right knee bends, left leg straightens. Going back and forth in your Skandasana on this side. Feeling grounded. Root your hands at the top of your mat. Reach your left arm up, easy twist. Exhale, bring both hands to the mat. And let's step towards the top of our space. Halfway lift. Let's do this one more time. Let's go at the pace of our own breaths. And I will be here to cue just a little bit. Inhale, root to rise. Bend to the right. And bend to the left. Go at your own pace. I'm only here if you need me. Add or take away whatever you need. Fold. Step or hop back to plank, your vinyasa. Moving and flowing through these poses, connecting your breath with your body, moving in whatever way feels best for you. Right leg up, knee to nose. Reach back up. Opposite knee, opposite tricep. An optional wild thing. One long line of energy. Low lunge. Right leg forward. Skandasana. From left to right, feeling grounded by gliding your hands on the earth beneath you. Easy twist at the top of your mat, right arm to the sky. And then slowly stepping to the top of your mat. Regrouping here. Root to rise. Collect your energy, feel grounded at the same time. Bend to the right. And to the left. If you know where you're going, just go. And take your vinyasa. Breathe. Be here right now. Left leg, three-legged dog. Knee to nose, knee to opposite elbow. Wild thing. Feel every little movement here. Low lunge, left foot forward. Take a moment to pause anywhere that feels amazing in your body. Skandasana. Gliding and riding that wave. Top of your mat, easy twist. Uttanasana, forward fold. How did that feel? Let's inhale and reach up one more time. Bring your hands to your heart. Reach up and fold over your thighs, root your hands down, and step back to plank. Drop your knees, and we will meet in child's pose. Can you let go here a little bit extra? Just listen to the sounds of your body. Maybe you're also outside and you hear the birds chirping, or you feel the breeze on your skin. Whatever sensations are available to you, soak them in. Begin to walk your hands towards your thighs, and then just shift your legs in front of you, extending them long, shaking them out a little, and pausing for just a moment. And draw your left knee in towards your chest and walk it over your right thigh. You can tuck your right foot behind you as well, or you can just keep it extended. It's up to you. Left hand comes down to the mat. Reach your right arm up, and then bring your right elbow to your left knee. Opening your chest to the left, sitting tall, and finding depth on your exhales. Gently unravel yourself, and then draw your right knee into your chest, stepping it over your left thigh, right hand to the mat. Left arm reaches up high, and then left elbow comes to right knee, twist to the right. Finding length on your inhales. What feels good here? Gently unravel yourself. Then come onto your hands and knees and tabletop. And let's meet in downward facing dog. One more flow. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back behind you, three-legged. Exhale, right knee, left tricep, and then kick your right leg out from under you. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky, fallen triangle. And gently come to sit onto your sits bones, legs extended long. Fold any amount into your wide-legged forward fold. You can place any blocks or props under your head. It's a moment to relax. And slowly begin to sit up. Left hand on the mat behind you will meet in Wild Thing. Send your hips up to the sky, left leg straight, right knee bent. Your one long line of energy, and then bring both hands down to the mat. Your toes, your feet will be crossed. Left leg over right. And then gently come down onto your knees and spread your feet a little wider. Maybe place a block under your seat. And then just walk your hands closer to sit up tall, reach the arms up. If this is a little too much for you, you can always just come down to a normal seat. For more of a challenge, you can come off the block. Maybe bend side to side. Whatever feels good here, it is free range. Choose your own adventure. And come off of the block if you're on one, and turn around to face the back of your space to naturally uncross your feet. And then come down into your Malasana squat. Hips come low. Take a breath. Sit tall, and then place your hands on the mat behind you. Heel toe your feet a little bit closer to one another. Halfway lift. Fold. Allow the head to hang. Bring your hands to your mat. Step the left leg back. Inhale, easy twist right arm to the sky. Exhale. Come onto the left side of your space, wide-legged forward folds. Folding any amount. Allowing your head to relax here. If you have headstand in your practice, you can take that inversion now. Play around a little bit, have some fun. And stay with your breath, wherever you are. If you are in your headstand, gently begin to come back down to the earth. Halfway lift for everybody. And walk your hands over to the top of your space. Right leg is forward, or left leg is forward, right leg is back and straight. Step your left leg back and take your vinyasa. Downward facing dog is where we will meet. Left leg up and back. Left knee opposite tricep. Let's find our fallen triangle on the inner edge of your right foot. Reach the right arm up to the sky. And then come down into your wide-legged forward fold, folding any amount here. Preventing rounding in your low back. Breathe. And Wild Thing, right arm, right hand comes behind you. Lift your hips up to the sky. Left leg bent, right leg straight. And we bring our left hand down to the mat, crossed legs, and come down onto our knees and onto our seats. You can take any variation of this pose that you like. Sitting and breathing or bending your side body. And gently unravel your legs by facing the back of your space. And coming into that yogi squat. Feet are wider than hip width apart. And then hands come down to the mat, halfway lift and fold. Let it all out here. Step your right foot back, easy twist the left hand comes to the sky. And walk over to the right side of your space. Let's find that wide-legged forward fold or headstand. You can play around in whatever pose you're in. Move around or just find stillness. What do you need on your mat today? And what will serve you when you step off of that mat? Make your way into a halfway lift. Walk to the top of your space, hands rooted into the mat. And step your right leg back, plank pose, vinyasa. Upward dog or cobra, meeting in downward facing dog. Right leg shoots back up. Let's do this flow one more time. Fallen triangle. You can turn up the music. Come back into your body. Wide-legged forward fold. Wild thing. You can go as slow or as fast as you like. Coming into a cross-legged downward dog to find your cow face legs. Malasana at the back of your mat. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Easy twist, right arm to the sky. Wide-legged forward fold. And stay here for as long as you want. Walk to the top of your space, vinyasa. Every movement goes with an inhale or an exhale. Fallen triangle on the left side. Right arm to the sky. Seated forward fold. Wild thing. Downward facing dog, cross legs. Sit back on your sits bones. And take what you need. Malasana at the back of your mat, whenever it suits you. Being present with each breath, each passing moment. Uttanasana. Hips high, chest to thighs. Right leg back, easy twist. Wide-legged fold. Or an inversion. Coming to the top of your mat, right leg meets left. One last vinyasa for your practice. Then from downward facing dog, shift forward, maybe come down onto your knees, and then all the way down onto your belly. Bring your elbows where your hands were, meeting in Sphinx pose with the tops of your feet on the earth, intending your chest through the gates of your shoulders, forearms rooted into the mat, chest open. Breathe here. If you feel any compression in your low back, you can just walk your hands a little closer to the top of your space, further away from your hips. Then reach your left arm out in front of you and draw your right knee closer into your chest. Gently roll onto your back so that your right leg is crossed over your left. Draw your arms wide and maybe bring your right ear to the mat. Breathe into your body here. Breathe into any tension. Begin to re-ground yourself. Slow down. And gently roll back onto your belly, Sphinx pose. And reach your right arm out and bring your left knee in. Rolling onto your back with your left leg twisted over your right. Reclined twist. The left ear can come down to the mat. Have you taken full advantage of your practice today? How will you feel when you step off the mat today? I hope really, really good. Roll back onto your belly, Sphinx, just for a moment. Then tuck your toes and send your hips back onto your heels for child's pose. Drawing your knees wide or bringing them a little closer together. Come back to yourself. And take a few more deep breaths. Feel your whole body relax into the earth. Right here. Start to sit up tall, extending your legs in front of you, just like before. This time, inhale to reach up, bend the knees just a little bit, and fold on your exhale. Intending your chest to your thighs and bending your knees as much as you need to. Feel rooted right here. Come back up to your seat. Bring the soles of your feet together. Knees come wide. And give yourself just a quick little foot lovin'. Rub the soles of your feet with your thumbs. And just give yourself a little extra tender love today. We always forget to do this for ourselves, but it feels so good. We're on our feet for so much of the day. Give them a little more love. And then find stillness in this bound angle pose. Keep breathing. Then come out of your pose to take a block on the lowest level or any other prop you might have. Come to lie on your back, lift your hips, and place that block just under your sacrum. And lift your legs up to the sky. You might have to adjust the block a little bit. Find something comfortable. Somewhere where you can just allow the muscle around your leg bones to simply relax. Let it go. Maybe bring your hands, your arms above your head to relax on the mat behind you. And be right here, continuing to slow down. Feel all that energy we just created in our bodies. Did you get an energy shift that you were looking for today? Bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet back down to the earth, and remove the prop underneath you. Slowly begin to sit up tall and find any seat that's comfortable for you. Maybe it's sitting on top of a block or two, or sitting back onto your heels. Bring your hands to rest on your thighs. And take a couple deep breaths here, sitting tall, lowering your eyes. And let's release any tension that we might be feeling in our body. We'll start by taking our palms and gently placing them over our closed eyes. And taking a breath here to find a sense of release. Breathing into the area, and then exhaling to let it go. And keep doing this on any parts of your body that you may feel you need some tension release. Maybe your shoulders, maybe your chest, maybe your thighs, to feel a little more grounded today. Notice where you feel tense or stuck, and breathe into these areas. We store a lot of our emotions in our body. This is a great way to release just a little bit. Feel the rise and fall of your breath right here. Begin to flutter your eyes open. The good and pure in me sees and honors the good and the pure that is in you. Give yourself a kick-ass day.